Alright, g'day guys. Today will be my first ever video, which will be a versus video between Mystic Gohan and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, there's been a lot of what-if fights between these two, and the main winner always seems to be the same, and I don't really agree with it. So, I'll be adding what I think should happen and who I think will win the fight. Alright, Mystic Gohan. Mystic Gohan was a character that was created by Elder Kai, which all he had to do was sit Gohan down in a long and boring ritual which unleashed all his powers. Mystic Gohan allows Gohan to power up without transforming into a Super Saiyan and using all his energy, which can be very straining on the body. After Gohan unleashed his powers, he came down to Earth to help his brother and Trunks. Now, when the fight first started between Gohan and Super Buu, he was very cocky, and he should have been because he made Buu his little bitch. And Buu could not stand up to him until he absorbed Piccolo and Gotenks to give him a massive power increase. Alright, Super Saiyan 3 was a transformation that Goku first unlocked whilst training in the other world for 7 years after being defeated by Cell, or sacrificing himself from Cell. The Super Saiyan 3 transformation takes a massive toll on your body. Goku never used it in the real world and only ever used it in the other world where your body wasn't as dense or tough to use. Now, this Super Saiyan transformation was obviously stronger than Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation and Vegeta's Majin transformation, which both showed Fat Buu kicking their ass. Now, when Super Saiyan 3 Goku first met Fat Buu, he made little work of him and only had to retreat because he was wasting his time on Earth, where he should have been teaching Goten and Trunks a fusion for Gotenks to be able to beat Majin Buu. After Super Buu was defeated easily by Gohan, he needed to do something to win, so he absorbed Piccolo and Gotenks, which gave him the upper hand. Gohan had enough energy to hold him off for a long time, which gave Goku an idea to bring the Portara earrings to Gohan and fuse with him to be able to finally defeat Super Buu. But Super Buu had other plans in mind and ended up defeating Goku very easily, even more easier than he defeated Gohan. Alright, now before we get into why was Goku chosen to fight Kid Buu instead of Gohan, there's a lot of people who actually think Kid Buu is stronger than Super Buu, but that is wrong. Super Buu is the strongest Buu, and Kid Buu was actually the original version of Buu. He's a child, so he's the most destructive, but he does not have the most power. He has about the same amount of power as Fat Buu. Alright, but he has no common sense, so he will destroy anything in his path. Alright, now Gohan could not fight Kid Buu because he was recently absorbed by Super Buu, which means Goku had to fight Kid Buu. And it was a very even fight, and the only way he had to hold him off to beat him was from Vegeta and using a Spirit Bomb, which defeated him. But look how weak Kid Buu is, and Goku was having a hard time beating him off, where Gohan held off Super Buu, which was, let's say, 3 times as strong as Kid Buu, where Goku could not do that. We all know fusion makes you a shit ton stronger, and we all know Gotenks was roughly around the same strength as Super Buu before his time ran out. Super Saiyan 3 was very new to him, but also made him a massive increase, and he used it firstly on Earth, which means he knew he could hold it for longer. But he didn't have as much training as Goku, which means Goku was still more experienced in this form than Gotenks. Alright, I feel I've given enough facts to show who's the strongest and who's the weakest out of every character in the Buu saga. So Majin Buu, Fat Buu, is the weakest. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then we have Super Buu. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And finally, Mystic Gohan is the strongest character in the entire Buu saga. And the only reason Goku managed to beat Kid Buu is because he was weaker than Super Buu and because he had to have help from Vegeta. Alright, thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and your next video will probably be Kid Buu vs Super Buu to show more facts. Alright, laters.